Hello guys, welcome. You're watching Headset VR. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to a brand new gaming video. Now today I am playing a game called CYGNI All Guns Blazing, and we're going to be playing this in UEVR. Now this game is a top-down bullet hell shoot 'em up that you can currently get on Steam for as little as £2.49 in UK sterling, so probably no more than $5 in the US. This is on sale until the 30th of August, and I'm going to be showing you one of the great reasons why UEVR is so brilliant. Now, as you can see from the intro video here, it's showing you a little bit of the gameplay so you can see what the game is like. It looks like a pretty fun game. However, we want to do something different with it. Now, I've seen a couple of people play this in VR and it's just top down, it's just VR, there's nothing special, it's no different from what it looks currently at the moment. Just you're in VR and you can look around in the environment. Not really anything that exciting, but I'm going to show you something that makes this game, for me at least, seem really cool, and I do want to play quite a bit more of this. Now, there's a custom profile that we can get on the Discord, and let me just show you the Flat to VR Discord. A couple of profiles that have been done by a modder called Kaiser Soze, and as you can see here, I actually asked him if he could make this in third person, which he has done, and I have tried just now, and as he's put here, not sure how playable it is in this way. Now, it would be great if you can rotate the camera around and things like that, but we're gonna have a little look at this profile just here, and I've made a few of my own adjustments. So let's dive right in and show you one of the reasons why UEVR is just so cool. Let's get going. Okay, so we're on the main menu now, and I'm just going to briefly just show you how you get this game playable in VR. So once you've downloaded UEVR and run the launch application, it'll ask you potentially to restart as admin, and then if you can see where it says here EA desktop, because that's just one thing that's on my desktop currently, and you change the little arrow at the end to find the game. So here it's CYGNI-Win64 shipping, so click on that. It will tell you VR plugins have been detected. Now, if you've not come across this before, just press OK. And then it says, do you want to open the plugins directory? So we'll press yes, and it'll open up the file here. Now, what we're looking for is anything VR related, which in this case is going to be Oculus. So go into Oculus, OVR plugin, Win64, and it'll show you this DLL file. As you can see here, I have renamed this. So just right click on it and rename it. Now, all I've done just simply is put the number 1 at the end of it, and that will do, and it won't interfere with UEVR now, and you can just close that down. And then I'm going to import the config. So before we do that, we're just going to go into the open the global dir. Make sure there's no other configs already here, because I was playing this earlier, so we're going to delete this config just here. There we go, because like I say, I was playing on it a little bit earlier with a different profile. And then we'll hit the import button, go to wherever you've downloaded it. As you can see, I've got a couple of profiles here, so I'm just going to go for this one just here and click open, and we'll minimize the window down that pops up. That's just all the files and the configs, etc. for the profile. And then just from here, we're going to skip past the intro very quickly, and then we'll inject the game. Right, so the game has started now, and I'm just going to inject from here. So, like I say, just pull up UEVR, go into the inject button, press that, and that's it. We are now in VR. Now, this is going to have some of the settings that I've put in just previously. No, you can play this with a gamepad. You can play it with motion controllers if you want. Now, I'm going to put the motion controls down because although I can use them if I wish, I'm not going to. It's going to be a little bit simpler playing this with a gamepad. Now, if you want to play mouse and keyboard, you're welcome. You can do that if you wish. But we're just going to go with gamepad. And if you can just see from the camera angle here, we've got sort of like a raised third-person camera perspective here. So we're elevated up and behind where the spaceship is. So we've got a good view of the spaceship, we've got a good view of the environment, and we've got a good view of things coming in front of us. Right, so let's give this a go. Whoa! He's huge! My god, how awesome does he look in VR? Whoa, get away! Got me! Now we can mess around with the camera a little bit more if we so wish and change it to a potential follow third person. Oh shit. Which we're going to have a little fool around with in just a moment. Oh, and they got me. Right, now this is a different profile I've put in for the same game. So it's got a slightly different camera angle on it, but still feels great. Explosions and everything. Really cool having a 3D shoot up like this. I mean, it's got its limitations, don't get me wrong, and there are a few things I would love for this to be able to do to make it 10 times better, but it is just so cool that we're able to play games like in this manner. Yeah, this game wasn't meant to be played like this, but now it is. And it just looks so awesome. I mean, if we want, we can move the camera around a bit more. If we wish to, and move it back a bit further. So if I just pause the game, pop into UEVR, I mean the camera settings, and I just move this back a touch. So there we go, we've got a bit more of a playing field. Or a bigger view of the playing field, should I say. So it gives you a bit bigger scope, as you can see. Blast you, mate. Go blast you, mate. Ah, he's got me. Okay, and finally, we're going to give third-person view a go, just so you can see what it's like. It is a pretty good camera perspective, let's be completely honest. But you'll see some of the difficulties we'll have with this when we get to the boss that comes up shortly. I mean, you can change it around if you wish. So if we just pause it just here, so you can't mess around with the camera perspective. So if we increase this number here, we'll just go a little bit higher. And if we decrease this, make it minus a higher number, it makes us go further back. So the problem with this is not being able to see what's behind us potentially here. as you can see now, I can't see anything that's behind me. Which obviously isn't that much of a concern because we can still beat the boss anyway. Whoa! This thing's massive. Oh, I'm missing all the upgrades. This is an endless stream of enemies. Absolute insanity in VR. But this is really cool, all the different camera angles that you can play this game in. And like I say, if you grab this on Steam, it is currently it is very, very cheap at the moment. Thankfully I was lucky to have picked it up free on Epic Games. Oh, okay, and well, we're dead. Right, well, that's going to be all for now. So, you've been watching Headset VR playing CYGNI All Guns Blazing. As I say, this is currently available on Steam for a couple of pounds, unless you were lucky enough to get this free on Epic Games Store when it was free. I think it was sometime last year, like I did. So, if you do like the video, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to see more VR related content, then please do smash the subscribe button, and you'll see every video that's out on the channel. Otherwise, if you want to make any comments, then please do so. Post them in the comment section below, and I'll respond to every comment. You can play this game with a multitude of different camera angles, which is the whole reason what makes UEVR just so cool. You can have all these different perspectives. You can have it third person. You can have the normal version. You can change the camera around. It's just brilliant. It really does make games feel different. It makes them feel new. So if there's a game that you've enjoyed playing and you've completed it, you can maybe change the camera perspective, make it feel a little bit different, change it from third person to first person, etc. That kind of thing. And it really is great what it actually does to VR gaming. There aren't really a great deal of AAA VR titles out there, but we can get AAA games and make them into VR titles. Anyway, I'm just going to end the video just there. And if you do agree with me and think that this is one of the reasons why UEVR is just so cool, then do open that discussion with me in the comments section. Anyway, thanks for watching. Look out for more upcoming videos soon. Take care for now. Bye bye. Bye bye.